son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's a fucking ass. He's a fucking ass. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's a fucking ass. He's a fucking ass. Yo, 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 yo.
Guts man.
Yo, yo, yo.
Guts man.
Yo, yo, yo. Guts man. Yo, 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 yo. What the fuck, yo? The platform didn't even appear. Did you see that? It didn't appear till it died. Did you see that? The platform never came. 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 What the fuck? Where is this platform? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's a fucking ass. He's a fucking ass. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's a fucking ass. He's a fucking ass. I fucking shot him, man. I fucking pressed jump. I fucking pressed jump. Jump, jump, jump. I fucking pressed jump. Jump, 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 jump. Swear to God, the fucking controls, man. Swear to God, the fucking controls, man. Swear to God, the fucking controls, man. Calm the fuck on, dude. Calm the fuck on, dude. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's a fucking ass. He's a fucking ass. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's a fucking ass. He's a fucking ass. Fuck. 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 I pressed jump. Oh my god. Come on, man. Yo, it's mad hard to make the jump at the end because then you fucking have a giant gap. What a bunch of assholes.
My left shot, fly, golden arrow. Oh, yeah, look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He didn't die.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's a fucking ass. He's a fucking ass. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Look out, there's a black woman coming. Ah! She takes them both out. Boom! Steals the backpack and runs away. Oh. From the Tormented Souls playthrough from earlier today. Should have been up on YouTube, but I came back after my break and YouTube had claimed that it never started even uploading it, even though I absolutely had queued it up for upload before the dinner break. So I was like, what the? So I go to click on it and it freezes my computer. And I restarted my whole PC and did it again, and the same thing's happening. And basically whenever I try to do anything with that video, which is part 4 of Tormented Souls, for some odd reason, Windows Explorer crashes completely, and it will not allow me to upload it to YouTube. So, it sounds like the video may have been corrupted, which really sucks, obviously. That's a whole hour of gameplay of the playthrough that looks like it might be missing completely, and there's nothing I can really do about that. I do have a backup. The backup is that I do archive the old live stream on YouTube by just privating, and they allow you to try to kind of snip and clip and upload videos based on what's on your live stream. The problem is, when I attempted to do this months ago, when I first came to YouTube from Twitch, like 3.5 months ago, it didn't work at all. There was one video I attempted to do this, and I set it up for a certain, like, I was trying to clip it into like hour-long segments, and I tried to do it, and it sat there and edited it for something like 6 to 8 hours, and then it never worked. So I don't know if there's any way for me to actually get that hour of footage, because the one that I have doesn't work. It's messed up. In the 13 years that I have made gameplay footage for the internet, I have not had an issue with this in so long. Like, I remember maybe once I had a corrupted file when I used to use my camera, and I pointed at the television. I think maybe like once or twice there was the files that didn't work. And
Grow up.
maybe when I first started doing direct capture and live streaming, and I was messing around with things like settings and the like, to try to get stuff to work, there were sometimes when I would have the encoding settings wrong, and then that video would not encode properly. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I don't know what's going on. Why this particular video screwed up, right? I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So this sucks. Especially because it's part of an ongoing survival horror playthrough that people are liking and are going to want to see it, and I don't know what to do to fix it. It may just be an hour missing of gameplay, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'll have to look into it tonight. Likely what I'll try to do is I will try to edit the archive stream into that hour segment. I'll probably set it up and just have it do it overnight, and hopefully by tomorrow we'll see if it works or not and go from there, but I'm not sure what else to do in that regard. So anyway, I apologize, but let's get started with tonight's stream, which is Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is my last stream before time off. Tomorrow I'm off from streaming to celebrate my wife's birthday, so I will not be here, even though normally I am here on a Sunday. It's an extra day off for me this week. When I return on Monday, it's going to be the continuation of Psychonauts 2 and Hades. And I have officially made my decision. Okay? I have made my decision that on Tuesday I am not playing Sonic Colors Ultimate. Enough people are now talking about it on the internet, essentially saying it is a horrible port. Not that the game is bad, because everyone likes Sonic Colors as a game, but apparently this Sonic Colors Ultimate remaster was basically outsourced to some company that sucks ass, and they botched it completely. And basically it's a piece of shit. And most people reviewing it are saying it's terrible, it has bugs, glitches, corrupts people's saved files. So this sucks, because I would have loved to replay Sonic Colors. It's actually, like I said, the first 3D Sonic game that I had played and enjoyed since Sonic Adventure way back when. But man, did they fuck it up. So I'm just going to skip it rather than dump money on something that's going to be subpar. Thank God that it is a remaster and it's not a new game that they fucked up, right? So I'm just going to skip that. I will play Tormented Souls on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we'll either do more Tormented Souls or more Psychonauts 2 with Hades. I'm not sure what I'm doing Tuesday night is the late stream, okay? Now let's talk about tonight. Tonight I have a variety of places I'd like to check out in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Mostly picked up by my wife. My wife actually was talking.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
And I was asking her any places you could think of. She gave me a few interesting ideas to check out. Some may be great, and some may not be so great. It all depends on how Flight Simulator works, because remember, sometimes we've gone to these places, they've looked amazing, and other times we go and it looks like there's nothing rendered at all, right? So I guess it really depends on how Flight Simulator does with this, but I guess we'll find out tonight, right? So I'm not going to spoil. I'm going to tell you as we do them what we're going to be doing tonight, something different, okay? So here's the deal. First of all, tonight, if we raise $50 in tips, I'll put on the aviator glasses. I only put on my aviators when I'm playing Flight Simulator. So if we raise $50 in tips tonight, it's aviator glasses time. If we raise $100 in tips tonight, you guys will get to pick what hat you want me to wear. The choices are as follows. The digital, the camo, the military style, or the cowboy hat. Because earlier today, I already wore the platinum tips hat, which is the fake hair hat, okay? If we raise $150 in tips tonight, which is the full tips goal, I'll put on a vest of your choice, and the vests are as follows. The red,
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
And the gold. The 4 most popular outside of the platinum, but I wore the platinum yesterday. All right? It would be great if you guys support my content and enjoy my streams. If you could tip me tonight, I do appreciate memberships as well. I do appreciate super chats, super stickers as well. I will shout out for any contribution that comes in. All right? But tips right now would help a lot since tomorrow's a day off. You know, tips would help me to have money to spend. Just being honest. Okay? So please tip me tonight if you can. Right now, I have absolutely no shout-outs whatsoever to do because there's been 0 contributions on the stream. 0. but we also didn't start playing the game, so I'm not upset or shocked. Give me 1 second quickly, and then we're going to get started, all right? Got one quick thing here. Alright. So, let's do it, guys. Let's get started. Ready?
My laugh
turn
sounds
this
like
off.
ack. So when I laugh, I go.
Let's get the game booted. Let's take a bit to boot the game.
Does that sound like ack?
Yes, I've flown many planes in
sounds
real life,
like
of
that at
course. As
all.
you know, I'm constantly flying. No, I've never flown before. Hello, Corrupted Covenant. Good evening. How are you? Oh, excuse me. Derek says, I hope that Cass has a fantastic birthday tomorrow with you. Hope that you get to do a lot of things tomorrow. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate that. Thank you also, Kyle, who says, happy early physical. To the missus, because that means birthday. Hope she has a great day tomorrow. Yes. I'll do my best to make sure that she has a great day tomorrow. She deserves it. Like I said, this year, she has worked her absolute butt off. Very stressful, and she deserves to have a nice day out to celebrate her birthday. I think you grew up the Covenant, which is the same thing.
Give her a pill, and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again.
So, by the way it works when we play Flight Simulator is whoever is the top contributor of said Flight Simulator stream gets to pick.
It's been pretty slow,
next week.
not gonna lie.
Last week we had a large tipper, and that person did not contact me to tell me where they wanted to go this week. So that's why we're not doing that. Normally, first place we'd be going is per the request of the previous top contributor, but we got nothing this week. So now, if you are the top contributor this week, by the end of tonight's stream, you will get to pick where we go next week. Okay? And next week, by the way, my schedule should be back to normal. I won't be having like Saturdays, Sundays off, so this will be Sunday of next week would be the Flight Simulator stream. Derek says, if there's nothing planned for Tuesday night, maybe Fall Guys? Maybe. If you guys want to do some Fall Guys, maybe we could do that Tuesday night. Because that is open. Because it was going to be Hades Monday. I didn't know what Tuesday. It was going to probably be Tormented Souls if I played Sonic. And then Wednesday was going to be either more Hades or whatever. But now I guess it's open, so. Okay. Alright. So, world map. Alright. Now. The first place that I'm going to go tonight... Actually, I should start recording. Let's start recording. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my weekly Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. I'm actually doing this a day earlier than usual because tomorrow I'm rare occurrence. I actually have a random day off in the middle of the week. So because of that, we're doing this slightly early, okay? Now, normally when I play Microsoft Flight Simulator, the way that it works is whoever was the top contributor of the week beforehand will pick out where we go as the first flight the next week. And it's worked out nicely. We've had a lot of different places. Last week we went to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We went to places like Buenos Aires, Argentina. A place in Africa that where I'm trying to remember what it was in Africa that we went to. We went to this giant rock out in Australia. That was really cool. We've seen some really cool things as a result of the top contributors requesting where we go. But guess what?
Do you want to
top
play
contributor
the
of last
game?
week did not ask for anything. I don't know why. So because of that, we're free and open to do whatever we want. So I was trying to think of some places to go on tonight's stream, and my wife had a bunch of good ideas. And I said, well, why don't we do a few of these tonight, and let's see how they go. I get the feeling some of these might be great, and some of them might be a bust. Because as you know, in Flight Simulator, sometimes I guess what it is supposed to be like Bing Maps or whatever. If it did a good job and it mapped it well, it could look really outstanding and cool. But we've been to some places where it was supposed to be nice and it wasn't. For example, we went to that temple in India that was supposed to be this amazing temple with giant
Alive and well in Israel.
And the game didn't render any of them at all. The game just rendered it as a flat building, so it looked boring as hell. And it looks like a shopping mall. But it wasn't. It actually was this really elaborate temple structure with these
Can someone
cool
please shut up
spires
this dude
that the game never mapped properly. So, the first place we're going to go is actually going to be a major city. It's going to be a city that I feel might be pretty unique and interesting. I don't know, I've never been there, but we actually had a few people who requested things similar to this or exactly like this before. Let's see if it works and how it comes up here because I'm very interested. Let's find out. Here it is. So the thing is, I don't know which is which. Let's click on these and see what happens. So, I believe it's pronounced
What
Seoul.
do I do?
I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it is pronounced Seoul in South Korea. Right? It's a major city in South Korea. And what I'd like to do is fly over the city and see what it looks like. I've never been there, so I actually don't know much about it, but look at this giant city. There it is. See it? Wow. I think it's pronounced like Seoul, like the word soul, S-O-U-L. I think that the E is like silent. So what we will do is we'll probably start in the air right here, and or maybe out here. Hold on. Ugh. Maybe like out here. Okay, and fly in, and we'll fly over the airport and fly right into this major area of Seoul. All right, and then if you go past it, it actually has some nice greenery past some mountains and greenery past the city that we could check out as well, depending on how far we go. Okay.
What do I do?
Yeah, let's start over the water. Take us down over the airport into the major city and see what we can see. Okay. Usually the game starts us way the hell up high in the sky, so I feel like we should start over the water so that as we approach the city, we'll be able to see everything, right? And then maybe we'll have our endpoint way the hell out here. Yeah, that could be cool, huh? Can I find the BTS building? I don't know. BTS has a building there. I didn't know that. Derek says that the airport in Seoul is called the Incheon Airport. Oh, really? TX Shooter 50 just did a $5 super chat. That's where my brother's stationed in the military. Awesome. Well, we'll get to see it from an aerial view. See what you think. Oh, crap. So the weirdest thing, right now my PC that I use to capture and stream looks completely different. Why? Because before I started streaming tonight, one of my videos from earlier today corrupted and started making my PC crash whenever I tried to play it. So I restarted the PC, and in a weird thing, my desktop changed. I don't know why. I really don't know. I don't understand why the desktop changed. I don't know if it has to do with maybe because my new laptop has that desktop synced to the Microsoft account or something. It could be. But when the desktop changed, it went from green, which it's been for 7+ years, to blue. So now all the borders of everything on my screen is blue over there, and it looks really weird to me because I'm used to it being green. Okay. All right, you ready? Let's do this. So this is the first thing we're doing tonight. I actually have several suggestions of things we could check out tonight, but this is one that I want to check out. No, I have no idea where the North Korean border is, Derek. I don't know anything about that. Good evening, Guts the Black Swordsman. How are you tonight? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's right. Now, hold on a second. I goofed. I goofed because, remember, when we do Flight Sim streams, it's top Super Chat, not last Super Chat. And we actually track the size of the Super Chat because, again, the top contributor of each Flight Sim stream gets to pick where we go next week. Therefore, here we are, TX Shooter. You're currently the only contributor to the stream, and therefore you're the top contributor of the stream as well. Sadly, I did this incorrectly. I did not actually want to do this at night. I wanted to do it in the daytime first, so I think I should fix that. Live weather? Did it work? No, I don't think it worked. It stayed the same. Let's change the time of day. So this would be about 10 a.m. All right, let's do that. Let's do 10 a.m. Oh, God. This game is too much shit on the screen. It really feels like it's supposed to be a keyboard and mouse game for the amount of shit that they toss at you on the screen, right? All right, so we're flying over the port that's just outside of Seoul. And we'll actually be flying over the airport first. And then we'll actually be heading directly into Seoul. As you can see down there, they definitely mapped this. Unlike some other places we've been that just looked flat, they did map this because you can actually see the definition of the buildings and everything that we're flying over. So that's cool. I mean, because it is the capital of South Korea. They actually decided to put a little bit more effort into mapping it, I guess. It looks nice, but we will definitely do a little bit of descent here. There we go.
Ooh,
Yes, I am recording. Don't worry, I am recording. Oh, really? So apparently, remember we talked earlier in the year that they were going to do a Top
Oh, here we
Gun
go. Now he's talking about
DLC for
WWE
this game,
champion.
and it was going to
He's a
have
piece of shit.
the planes
You
from
piece
Top
of
Gun
donkey
stuff
shit.
in it.
How about
Apparently
this?
it's been delayed because I guess
How
the
about this?
movie got delayed.
WWE champion.
And because the movie
All
got
right.
delayed, they said, why are we going to release the
WWE
DLC
champion
way before the
lives
movie's out?
rent-free in your
So I guess the
motherfucking
DLC
head.
is delayed until we
I
find
don't
out more about
think
when the
about
movie's
WWE
released.
champion.
Interesting.
You do. You probably know way more about
Okay.
the fucking game than I ever will because you're an idiot. You're an obsessed
Wow, the movie
loser.
got pushed back a whole year? Oh, God, a whole fucking year. That's crazy. I thought it was only delayed like a few months or so. We'd see it early next year. Now people are saying it's delayed an entire year. Damn. Weird. So we are approaching the airport, which is right there. See, it's called Gimpo International. And once we pass that, then we actually head into the main city of Seoul. The weird thing about this is that I keep trying to change. I forget what you guys call it. You said if you hold right bumper and you hold up or down, you can control the way that your plane goes. But I can't. Like, it doesn't work for me. Look, I'm doing it right now. See that? Now I release. Now watch what happens. Look at the plane. I'm not doing anything. But the plane naturally goes up. I don't understand why it does that. I don't get it. Because according to what you guys told me, if you hold down and right bumper, it should be adjusting it to always go for down, and it's not. It goes back up. So in order to fly, I have to just constantly be holding up, so I don't gain altitude, and I don't know why that's happening.
Do you want to
It's
play the
weird. This happened to me like
game?
last week too, and I couldn't figure it out. Like, why does it keep doing this? It's not the triggers. The triggers are right. That's the way you aim the plane. It's supposed to be the bumper, but the bumper doesn't fucking work. Look, I'm doing it right now. See? Now I release, and look what happens. I'm not even gonna touch nothing. Look. You're supposed to be following the game, following the fun gameplay, and chilling.
What the
relaxing
fuck?
with
It's
me.
going straight up again.
Why? I'm not doing that. You have to adjust the trim. Well, how do I do that? What's going on? I don't know why this is happening. The trim? How do I adjust the trim?
Not dead.
I
Not
don't know.
dead. Still
I don't know, but
not
I'm
fucking
screwed.
dead.
I just keep going straight up, and it's hard to
What do
fly
I
because
do?
of it. Something's screwed up because
What do
I
I
wasn't
do?
doing this. Like 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden I
What do
started
I
doing it
do?
last week, and it seems like I did something that I screwed up the controls.
What do I do? What do I do?
Hey, this
What
is
do I
that's
do?
all good. He just did a super chat. He says, I will not be able to donate that much recently.
What do
coming
I
up,
do?
guess. I just pre-ordered new Tales of this the new Tales game, which is what, Tales of Arise? Yeah,
What
Tales
do
of
I
Arise
do?
and Deathloop. This is my last super chat for a while. It's perfectly fine, Nathan. You still chill with us, man. You come chill with us, you have a good time, all right? By the way, you're the top contributor with that. So let's get Nathan up on the leaderboard. Of course, here's the problem. It says that it's €5, or is that £5? I don't know, but I don't know how to translate that. I'm just gonna say 5. I think it's been pounds, pretty slow, right? not gonna lie. Why is there caps lock on? What the fuck? What is going on? It's pound? Okay. So Top Gun Maverick is delayed till May 27th, 2022 because of coronavirus. Wow. I have no idea how to change this. Like, how do you adjust the trim? I don't fucking know. They ain't gonna tell us here either. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I have no idea. I give up already. Press Y and up on the D-pad. I just did. It'll work? I think it might have worked. Dude, it did. Y and up on the D-pad worked. Because now I can fly the plane fully and it's not going up anymore. Well, thank you, Golden Colts. I have no idea what just happened, but awesome. Thank you. That worked well. Didn't die. Alright, so we flew over the airport already. We actually just did. That was the airport below us. So now we're heading to Seoul, which is going to be straight ahead. Some nice mountains off to the left. Actually, some city-like stuff to the left as well, as you can see. This looks more like the outskirts, you know, airport, industrial stuff, maybe some hotels. Since this is an airport, I would assume those are probably hotels down there. There's always hotels near an airport. They do look kind of uniform, so I'm going to guess that. I mean, they could also be like business offices. I'm actually seeing some big stuff coming up, some bigger buildings. Kind of nice. Check this out. Derek says that Seoul Tower is the only one in South Korea. Are there fighter jets in the game? Yes, but you have to buy them. This game has an unprecedented amount of DLC. Like almost the entire game is DLC. You can buy so much shit. And then nickel and dime. Someone said if you buy a piece of DLC for Flight Simulator, it's cost like $3,000. I'm not even kidding. We did go to Mount Rushmore, Michael Caine. We did. We went to Mount Rushmore. We flew into it. I went right up Lincoln's nose. Very upsetting, actually. All right, we're heading into the city. As you can see, already you're starting to see some big skyscrapers here in the city. A little, like,
I got a
like
bonus experience
there,
points
right?
for lying. That's
that.
awesome.
That's nice. And then here's some nice big skyscrapers coming up. To the left, they have a beautiful mountain range just outside of their city, right? Oh, hold on. I think I see some sports. Look at this. I believe that's a couple sports arenas right here. I'm not sure what that one is directly below us down there. Perhaps that's a racetrack or something. It kind of looks like it. But I believe this is a sports arena right here. Right? It looks like it. I wonder what kind it is. That's a dam right there, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like a dam of some sort, or maybe just some water. But yeah, that's definitely a sports arena, but what is it? I don't know. I can't tell what that is. That's supposed to be soccer? Probably. You would think if they're going to have it, yeah, probably soccer. Alright, that was cool.
What do I do?
Thank you to Rebel for a $10 super chat. Rebel, that is currently the top contribution of the night. Let me get you on the leaderboard and read what you had to say there. I apologize for my squeaky chair. All of a sudden today, my chair started squeaking. Out of nowhere. It never squeaked until today. I sat down on it. It's going, squeak. I'm like,
Fatty
what the
fat
frick?
fuck.
So I might have to oil it. Yeah, hear it? Look at that. So Rebel says, I've never been a Tom Cruise fan. He's always kind of creeped me out. Either way, I'm about to hit the job, so good luck and fantastic flying. Have an amazing stream, Big Phil. Thank you very much, Rebel. What a very nice positive message, and thank you for the contribution. Okay. No, the chair's not broken. The chair is already, creaky. And that's the thing with anything that's made of metal is that if it's not lubricated well, it could definitely get creaky relatively fast. So I might have to get some WD-40 on it or something. Look at that. Wow. Look how those buildings are set up. Like a semicircle and then 3 large towers in the center. That's kind of neat. This is Seoul right there, but this is all Seoul. Let's take a look at more of these giant buildings over here. I wonder what these are. Sadly, they're not tagged. They didn't tag anything, right? The Hype or BTS building is located in Yongsan Trade Center, says Swaggins. Yeah, but nothing is labeled here, Swaggins, so we'll never know what it is. But can I ever go to South Korea? I don't think so. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure we would. Nice big buildings. Where's the island? Some nice, like I said, some nice islands in the center that have a lot of plants and trees on them. surrounded by these large buildings around the periphery, which is very nice, right? Okay. I fantasized about... Calling says, I hope that over the years they will keep adding to this game and they will add more tags and stuff, because it is annoying that, you know, they're not basically tagging much. And I agree, look, there's 0 tags on any of this. It's the capital of South Korea, and they didn't tag it. So you don't know what any of it is. It looks nice. I like the buildings. I definitely like the looks of the buildings, and I would like to know what I'm flying over, but they didn't bother. They couldn't be bothered with it, apparently. Onzo Kamaru has done the first tip of the night, $4.20. Holy shit, you're flying around in South Korea. I was wondering when you get to it. I lived there for 4+ years, and it changed my life forever. Have fun flying around and seeing the sights. It's an amazing place, and I miss it so much. What I'm liking is the complete mix of mountains with city. Like, normally when we see these major cities, it's just flat and a bunch of skyscrapers. In this case, you're seeing all the mountains that are kind of in and around it and integrated into it. There we go. Our first tip of the night from Anso Kamaru. Thank you for that, Anso. I appreciate that. Very nice. Okay. So what's crazy is I'm surrounded by buildings. Like, any direction I go at this point, I'm actually flying into major buildings, and most of these buildings are quite tall. You know what I mean? Like, look, in that direction there's big ones. Out to the right I see ones. Straight ahead there's some. It says the main part of Seoul is to the left, or Seoul. The main part of Seoul is to the left, so I probably want to hook a left and head over there. But, like, it just looks like no matter what direction I go, there's stuff to look at. Pretty nice. What is this right here? It looks like a different kind of patch of ground right here. Do you see that? Blue. Why is it blue? What the heck is that? Oh. What is that? Whoa, that is unique. I have no idea what that is. Is that a symbol of some sort that you're supposed to see from space or something? Maybe. Right? It kind of looks like a logo or a symbol, but I don't know what the hell that was. I didn't recognize it because I don't know anything about Seoul, so I don't know what that was supposed to be. Maybe someone from Seoul would actually know about that. A texture glitch? Oh, come on. I thought that was a texture glitch. That doesn't sound right. I bet it was something interesting. See, this is what I mean. Look, the city goes all the way into these beautiful mountainous regions with the trees integrated into it. You don't see that often with the cities that we checked out. Usually they're out by themselves, and this is just a unique layout to have these mountains integrated in with the city. So let's fly this way and see what we can see. We're actually even bigger buildings are coming up now. Take a look here. I think this is actually, we're heading maybe to like the downtown region. Oh, hold on, a bunch of tips came in. This is pretty cool. Okay. So Shadow Wolf 344 has to me $15 and says, "Here, how are the memberships coming along? You never think you'd be back to where you used to be." I need those.
Well, if you take a look, as you'll see,
we are currently at a record high, 264 memberships and climbing. We actually did get a giant increase in the last few days. We were all the way down like 220, and then we have gone over like 30 to 40 more. I think it's twofold reasons why. First of all, Shadow Wolf 344. The first reason I feel is because the goal for this month is Halloween event, right? And people like the Halloween event that I do every year. It's a tradition. People like that I dress up. People like that I play a variety of games. People like that they get to nominate and vote on the games for that event. They just enjoy the event in general, okay? So in general, it's great. People enjoy it all the time. They want to see it happen. But in addition to that, now we're heading into the fall gaming season. People this week, I saw people come to the streams this week that I haven't seen since I left Twitch. And they're like, oh, I haven't been on your stream, but now I'm coming back because now all the good games are going to start to come out. So I think that what's happening is people are finally migrating over here, even those that might be waiting because they thought the summer was slow. And now that all these new games are going to be coming out, they're going to be coming over and joining and supporting. And I really appreciate that. All right, so things are going better now. We already hit the Tier 1 members goal, which means the Halloween event is happening. The Tier 2 members goal is that you guys will get to participate in picking the costume that I'm going to wear during the Halloween event, okay? Very nice. Local Nomad Just did a $5 tip. It says, I was thinking some cool places to fly over would be London, England to see Big Ben, South Beach in Miami, Florida at night, or San Francisco to fly over the Golden Gate Bridge. Either way, have a nice day off tomorrow with your wife. Thank you very much, Local Nomad, and thank you for your suggestions. Let's continue with Seoul for now, and I have a couple other things possibly to try tonight, and then perhaps we will try some of your suggestions, but let's continue over Seoul. Here we go. That's true too. Danny just says a lot of people don't ever talk in my streams. What they do is they use my stream as background noise while they're gaming or doing other things. But then when they want to support, they will. You know. James Bond, I've played both of the first 2 games in the Dark Pictures Anthology series, and I'll be playing the 3rd come October. It's a great series, although I'll admit I really liked Little Hope. I thought that Man of Medan was just kind of okay. It was a good the first run, but once you knew what was going on in the plot, it kind of was a letdown and not very interesting after that. So what are we seeing straight ahead here? Something unique is coming up. We'll fly right over and see what this is. A bunch of huge buildings, right? What a city. Look at this. Wow, look at that. A giant amount of skyscrapers, and they're like almost protecting a facility between them. I wonder what the heck that could be, right? I see another sports field down there. Again, I wish I knew what this stuff was and it was labeled. It would be awesome. It's not labeled at all, man. Kind of a letdown. Nothing's labeled. These appear to be the tallest buildings in the area, right there. Right? That looks like the tallest buildings by far in the whole area. Now look at this. Now, do you think this is real or a glitch? That looks like a glitch. Oh my god, it's a horrendous glitch. Look at that. It's like a big pimple. Oops. A rendering glitch. That obviously it doesn't look like that. Oops. That's actually pretty funny. That's kind of like Doctor Strange right there, where all the city's warping and shit.
Special delivery.
Oh, that's funny.
Special delivery.
Well, we got another very large tower over there to the right. Again, I wish I knew what it was. There's no way to really tell. Now it looks like we're heading into what might be the final outskirts of the city. Well, not really outskirts, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you see this heavy city stuff all around us.
Tiger,
it looks like
tiger,
right here there's some more, but right past it, I believe is that
tiger,
mountain range that we saw on the world map. And I think once you fly over that, you're going to head into the nature, basically. I don't think that there's more city back there. Oh, yes. Golden Cold says, that's the famous Pizza Boil of Seoul. It's a real place. Oh, yeah. The place where the ground bubbled up like a crust of pizza, right? Of course. Who doesn't know about that? Okay. Derek says, Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, Hong Kong, Seoul, and Tokyo are all cities in Asia that are populated with buildings. Oh, shit, look at this. Lot World? What is that? I wasn't expecting to see anything written in English. Lot World. And it looks to me like there's water there. See that? But there's stuff under the water? Huh? I wonder what that is. Lot World. Right? I don't know. Lot World. Could it be, if someone just said maybe it's a theme park? Maybe it's a water park. And that was the water park, but it didn't render fully, but that's what it was, maybe? I don't know.
Someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron.
Huh. Lot World is a huge amusement park. So that was a huge amusement park before.
What do I do?
That's cool that we saw that. Here's some more sports stadiums down there. There's one. There's another one. Yeah, we're flying over several sports stadiums that are all in a close proximity here. Look at that. Again, I like the architecture. It's like a half circle, right, layout of the buildings. You don't see that often. Usually everything's blocky or in like rectangles or squares. And that has a cool half circle layout. I like that, man. Before we head out over the mountains,
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
A few more interesting buildings over here to the left that I'd like to check out. It's the world's largest indoor amusement park according to Wikipedia. Lot World. Wow. Well, no wonder it just looked like a dome, right? All it looked like was a dome, and then it looked like there was water with stuff over it, so maybe there's a water park part of it, too. Lot is a massive company that makes food, candy, cookies, and they have a huge mall, amusement park, etc. That's cool. Stuff you never hear of on this side of the planet. I never heard about Lot before. Don't even know who they are. Yeah, I bet in another part of the world they're ginormously popular and everyone knows who they are, right? That's how it works usually, man. That was neat. Here's yet another sports arena, I believe, we're going over. Another cluster of big buildings.
Meow.
It's so weird. Look, why in that particular region did they decide to build like 10 giant buildings and everything around it is like so small in scale? That is so weird. Whoa, we're flying over something else unique here. I don't know what this
My
is.
last shot, fly, golden arrow. Oh!
Man, I wish this was labeled so we know what we're seeing. Like, what is that? That looks cool too. I don't know what the hell it is. Some kind of a unique facility. I don't know. Yeah, another major cluster of buildings out there to the right. Maybe what we'll do, we'll just check this out right here. Then we'll hook a right back that way, and then we'll fly up over the mountains. Yeah. Graceful Phoenix says, I like chill games like this. You're able to interact with the chat a lot more than action-packed games. Right, I mean, it's just us relaxing, man. Really. It's just us relaxing. It's having a good time and just chilling and talking while we watch some pretty cool stuff together. I really enjoy it. Again, I always like having a chill stream game in my rotation, whether it's Animal Crossing or Minecraft.
You're supposed to be following the game, following the fun gameplay, and chilling.
You know,
and
something where we
relaxing
could
with
just
me.
kind of relax and not have a stressful time trying
Cat
to beat the
and
game.
I liking my
Instead of
balls.
talking and interacting. I enjoy that.
It says that.
Rebel
I
has
am
done
Cat and I
another
liking my
$5
balls.
super chat. Thank you, Rebel. He says, I must say, all things aside, BS included, I have enjoyed your transition to the tube. Personally, I feel it's made you more accessible to your community. Well, if you remember on Twitch, you know, number one, you get a lot more trolling, just being honest. At first here when I moved to YouTube, yeah, the trolling was bad, but as soon as I got the sub-only mode, it pretty much put an end to that. It takes so much effort for people to troll here that they just, what it is they shoot their shot really fast, and then it's too late, and then they have to wait another 24 hours before they're going to do it again. You know what I mean? So, okay, it allows us to have a more relaxing time and not have to, oh, I'm going to micromanage all these trolls coming in or anything like that, right? That's more relaxing for sure. In addition to that, I'll be honest, viewership's lower here on YouTube. I'm not getting, you know, probably, you know, every stream that I streamed on Twitch, I probably had like 100 people.
Blah, 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 blah,
directly on Twitch
blah, 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 blah,
blah, In fact, when I would play new releases over on Twitch, people would come over who normally wouldn't be watching my stuff, but they just wanted to watch someone play that particular new release game, and I would get artificial inflation views over on Twitch. I don't get that on YouTube. Discoverability on YouTube is pretty much impossible. YouTube's algorithms are set up to only advertise drama content, because instead of looking at what's valuable or what's quality, it literally will say guy in, you know, fully naked running around, oiled body in a chicken suit or something, you know. Or I pulled a prank on my friend and shaved all the hair off of his body, you know. That'll get 4 million views and goes to the top of YouTube search results.
What do I do?
Meanwhile, you'll have someone putting out, you know, meaningful quality
Kevin's
content
fault.
that's actually prime good stuff for advertisers, and that gets pushed to the back. No one even sees it. That's how YouTube is. It's like it only promotes garbage. It really does promote garbage, and they never fixed it. Their algorithms are not set up to promote business-friendly
What do I
content.
do?
Their algorithms just go viral with dumb shit. So, oh, here's someone playing a hot new game. 9 times out of 10, you'll never even make it into a situation where you can be discovered on YouTube for playing a new game anymore. At one point you could. At one point you absolutely could get discovered for playing new stuff. You can't anymore. They did away with that. It's now the same top drama queens and troublemakers on YouTube get all the attention because of the way that they programmed the algorithms. And that's unfortunate. But the thing is, because I'm not getting that 100, 200 people coming in to watch me play a particular game, it's my core audience. And what's happened is I've now been able to have a better conversation and better interaction. I would argue more meaningful interaction with my core audience that I never really got to do over on Twitch, because on Twitch it was always that element of people coming in and trolling, and I hate to say it, but there was like 20, 30 guys over on Twitch that basically thought that they owned the streams, and they would come in and have act like it's a boys club and everything. I didn't like that, you know, but I also didn't want to be a dick because some of them were contributors and supporters, and here I feel it's different. I really do feel that things are
Like
different
someone had too
here
much chili at Wendy's.
from how they were over on Twitch. Now, all they need to do is start implementing, by the way, here's some more sports field. They need to start implementing some of the things that are missing from Twitch. They need to have gifted memberships. They need to have a program by which maybe, I don't know, YouTube Premium, so you don't have to get ads on YouTube. You pay for that, you get a free membership you get to give to the content creator of your choice.
Are you going to
every
just
month,
complain all
right?
night? Just leave
They
that.
should have those things to compete with Twitch. They have to. I mean, right now they're paying
You repeal,
people
and that's
right
it.
now
Because you're just going
to
waste our
leave
time.
Twitch and exclusively stream here on YouTube, right? Great. So you got Dr. Lupo. So you got Tim the Tatman. In the last year, Dr. Disrespect came over here, and he's doing successfully, right? That's all well and good, but if you don't implement things that are going to make this site as functional as Twitch is, you cannot compete. You understand? You could pull a few names here or there, but if YouTube does not do something to improve the site, to make it a destination to
Are
stream,
you a functional
they will pull a
retard?
mixer.
I have to ask.
Pull everyone over here, and as soon as their contracts are up, they're out of here. Because why do they want to stay here when there's better growth and sustainability options over on Twitch than there are on YouTube, right? So I really like being here. I think that things have gotten better since I've been here, but I really know that, I mean, just to give you matter-of-fact explanations, okay? I'm making, no exaggeration, every month, thousands of dollars less here than I was on Twitch. That is no exaggeration. Between the missing subs that I don't have anymore and between some extra cheer. I used to get a lot of cheers over time on Twitch. I don't get that here. You know, the super chats are getting better, but the memberships, it's a very slow build. And that's giant lost revenue for me that I needed to pay bills. And that's why I'm in the situations where I am, where I have to ask for tips, where I've been doing
Fatty fat
fundraiser marathons for the last 2 months. It sucks. I don't want to have to do it, but that's just the situation I'm in because there aren't those same options that there were on Twitch. They absolutely need to implement these options. They do. Anyway, there you go. That's what I think. That's what I think. To Rebel, who say, "Oh shit! Oh no, I'm not paying attention." Well, I guess that's the end of our soul trip.
Today's been incredibly slow.
Oh. Shit. What really sucks about this is I wasn't done. I definitely wanted to keep flying. Oh wait, maybe I can pull out of this. No fucking way I pulled out of it. Well. Well then. Don't ask me how I did it, but I did it. I did manage to pull out. Stop saying stall, you fucker. I want to keep going. I wanted to go over this mountain range. Oh my god. We're gonna have to go like a slow climb, right? It still says I'm losing altitude. I don't know why. I'm trying to gain altitude, so I'm losing altitude. That was a tactical landing? Yes, it was. Okay.
Business related, I still have it.
Oh, my plane is going down. I can't control it right now. I don't know what's going on. My plane is, I think it's fucked up or something. Lady Blaze did a super chat and says something that makes absolutely no sense. Do trolls control polls? Group with silent majority. What does that even mean? What, Lady Blaze, what in the holy hell are you talking about? Like, what are you even addressing right now? I don't know, but you are not the top super chatter. Probably not Swaggins. Took me $2. Said in South Korea they have mandatory enlistment for all males, including idols. They have until age 28 to enlist, but because of BTS, they introduced a new law that pushes the age of enlistment back to 30. So they'll have more time before the oldest member has to enlist. Wow. Well, that's interesting. What's crazy is just look how different these mountains are, right? These mountains are so crazy different. Just outside of the major city, that's right there, right? There's pretty much next to nothing or anything out here in these mountains. All right, now I can get over it. Phil's Buttered Biscuits tipped me $1.50 and says, I know this is a weird question. What would 2008 Phil say to his trolls? Oh, you don't want to even know what 2008 Phil would say to his trolls. I don't even want to say it. I seriously don't think I'm allowed to say it. I probably get banned from everywhere. Oh, I used to be back then. Are you kidding me? 2008 Phil? Yikes. Lady Blaze under another super chat says you blamed the bison hat on trolls. Okay. What are you talking about? No, I gotta ask a question. Like, why are you? Who's talking about a bison hat? I don't even know what manner you're talking about it. Obviously someone here is on a mission to derail the stream with something that I have no idea what they're talking about. So I'm just gonna say thanks for the super chats. Salud. Okay. Blue Muffin has just become a channel supporter. Thank you, Blue Muffin. So we're at now 265 supporters and climbing. 20 more hit the tier 2 members goal for the month, and that would mean that you guys get to aid me in picking my Halloween costume for the Halloween marathon coming up. Okay? Very nice. Alright, well, now what we're in the outskirts. We're we are east of Seoul, Korea. South Korea. And as you can see, it's actually a beautiful environment. Look at these beautiful rolling mountains, right? Greenery all over them. And they have little things out here. You know, I don't know if these are people who live here. Or these are, you know, little, whoa, what was that? Did you see that glitch? That was weird. Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. Also, Kamaru to me $1.50 says, in the small town that I mainly lived in South Korea, it was called Samchuk, or Samchuk. Samchuk? I don't know how to say that. There's a penis park. A park full of penises in various forms. You might want to fly over there. I don't know how well you can see the attractions from the air. I think I'm going to skip that one. I'm just saying. I think I'm going to skip that. Alright? Oh, hold on. Excuse me. An anonymous tipper tipped me $1.15 says, I think a good idea would be to have more interactivity with your channel members. Whether it be through community posts with comments enabled or playing co-op with trusted members. I think this seems reasonable enough. What are your thoughts? I think that we should, in time, talk about things that we can do with members. Just earlier today, one of the discussions we had on pre-stream was that perhaps for the upcoming Halloween event, channel members, people who became members, will be able to nominate will be able to nominate games. And one of the games that members only nominate ends up being a game that I played during the event. I guess what we would do is have the members go on a members-only community post and nominate games, and I go through that, I find the most nominated games, and I do a poll. And then the poll would determine, you know, what the game is, and one of those games will actually be played on Halloween guaranteed. That gives the members a lot more control. In fact, I used to do that exact same thing with patrons back in the day. But, you know, since I became a full-time streamer, I don't really focus on Patreon anymore. But that's what I used to do. It was all the patrons would have a choice to do this kind of stuff, you see? So we're probably going to try to do something like that coming up. This coming week, I will try to think about how exactly I want to do this event regarding how people are going to nominate games for the Halloween event. Previously, I've always done it exclusively on my forums, but maybe this year I will split it between the forums and member posts. Take that as you will. We'll see. I'll let you know when I figure it out, but I'm not anywhere close to being able to have that ready yet. Definitely not swagging at another $2 difference. It is estimated BTS brings in $5 billion to South Korea a year, which is 0.5%. There you go. I guess they sure know how to bring in the money, but that's only 0.5% of the whole country's economy, right? A few more contributions. It looks like we have Chameleon 007 who did a super. We hit the $100 tip skull. You guys get to vote, and the choices are digital, military, camo, or cowboy. Those are the 4 options you get to vote on tonight. Blue Muffin did a super chat. Have you ever played My Time at Porsche? I've never even heard of it, so the answer is no. I don't know what that is. Phil's Buttered Biscuits tipped me $1.50. He said, I think they're referring to you not wearing a military hat yesterday because you wanted to wear a hat on a Street Fighter stream. You said, fuck the trolls. Actually, the truth of the matter was, the reason that I subverted that vote was because I wouldn't be able to wear headphones if I had worn the military hat. And I'm playing a fucking survival horror game for the first time. I want to wear the military hat, or excuse me, I don't want to wear the military hat. I want to hear the game audio, which, by the way, wearing these headphones during Tortured Souls has added to it tremendously. So it was definitely the right decision to make, absolutely 100%.
Tiger,
Okay.
row, tiger, row.
So, this is not what I wanted. I want to go back to the world map. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your contributions so far. Currently, Rebel is the top super chatter with a $10 super chat, while the top contributor overall is Shadow Wolf 344 with a $15 tip. Reminder, the person who is the top contributor by the end of tonight's Flight Sim stream gets to pick where we go next week, okay? So if you are currently like Shadow Wolf, don't go anywhere. If you end up being the top contributor at the end of the stream, you get to pick, okay? Okay.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
All right.
I'd rather eat my
Today that was
incredibly slow.
For sure, that was actually quite good. Now, another area that my wife suggested we do, but I don't know if it's actually possible, nor do I even know if it would be interesting, okay? I want to see if it works, but I don't think it's going to. Yes, does it work? No. You could put it in as a search term and it doesn't work. Because Chernobyl, for those who aren't aware, is a place where there was a radioactive disaster. It was a city where people lived and people had to leave Chernobyl because the radiation would have killed them if they stayed. So what you essentially have in Chernobyl is an entire city that's been completely abandoned but is overgrown. And I'm curious if we were to fly over it in the game, if it would look like a major city with like trees and shit all over it. You know, what would it look like? Would it look like the fucking Last of Us if we flew over it? So I'd like to check that out, but it doesn't seem to show up in the search, right? I wonder, oh, here we go. Pripyat, it's called. Pripyat. It doesn't work. Look. Pripyat. That doesn't work either. Jeez. Alright, we got some coordinates to try. No, wait. Jeff, I'm not doing it because you're a troll. I'm not trying your coordinates. You're a troll. You'll have us go to fucking, you know, the Taliban caves or some shit. I'm not fucking with you. The search is for airports, not cities. Okay, says, but the radiation will EMP your plane and crash. That's why you do it in a video game and not in real life. Well, unless someone has a suggestion on how we can find it, we'll probably do something else then. Rick Steve's Europe, I don't trust you either. I don't trust you. Dead air. The Ziggy Piggy's back. I trust Usagi Jojo. Well, let's try this. I trust him.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
386998. Four, 5, 2. And then 30092666. So is this it? Let's zoom out. Oh, that's not zooming out. Yeah, I think that's it, because look, it looks like the right area, right?
Business related, I still have it.
What is this? Fucking fuck you. I don't want help. Fuck off. In my face. We'll do it at noon. There it is. We found it. That's definitely it. Thank you, Usagi. So there's Chernobyl, which used to be
What do
a
I
bustling
do?
city. But as you can see, it's completely... Oh my god, look at that. It is Last of Us. It used to be a city, but now it's completely green. Whoa. That's crazy, actually. Damn. Alright. Why not? This will probably be a quick one. I don't think this is going to be too interesting. But, okay. Let's do, let's start from here. And then if we follow this river, it goes right into Chernobyl. See that? So this river goes, that's it. So we'll do a flyover here. Okay. Let's see what we can see. So what's weird about Chernobyl, I've been actually, I've been seeing some news reports about it. Basically saying that in a shocking move, wildlife has moved back into the area, and everyone thought the wildlife would die from the radiation, but they're not dying. Like, the wildlife is moving back, and they seem to be fine. Which no one can really explain, because they're like, yeah, Chernobyl totally should be, like, completely destroyed by this radiation disaster.
Are you a functional retard?
No
I
one
have to
should be able
ask.
to live there. It should definitely kill things. Yet, plants have fully grown and are living there, and now animals are moving back. And I don't think that they can actually, like, explain it. It's very odd. Like, I guess, I don't know. At least the news article I read, it couldn't really, it said that no one really knew what was going on. Okay. Yes, that's bullshit. So here's what happened with Tormented Souls Part 4. I'll tell him quickly because he's asking. It corrupted. I tried to play the video. It crashes my Windows Explorer when I play it. I tried to upload it, and YouTube basically says, oh, pending, and never uploads it. So I think the whole video corrupted, which really sucks because obviously that was my first part from today. There was major progress in it. It's when I got the shotgun and everything. I don't know how to fix it. I'm going to try after the stream to see if I can take the stream archive and edit it out, like an hour of gameplay out of it if I can. But YouTube is so fucking stupid about doing that. It's not a good system. So I'm going to do my best, but there's nothing I can do about it. This is the first time this has happened to me in a million years where I've had like an issue with a corrupted video. So, okay. So we're heading directly down into it because this is the snaking river that's going to take us right there to the water. That's where it was. So let's actually, you know, lose as much altitude as possible, get as close as we can here.
What do I do?
Alive and well in Israel. Yeah, see, these are definitely buildings right there that were part of it, that are completely overgrown and empty now. You can see everything's overgrown down there. But if you go close, like, we're actually heading into the... There it is. I mean, that's it right there. Oh, man. It's a total Last of Us. The entire thing's overgrown because everyone had to leave. Whoa.
What do I do?
Damn. Look, there were buildings down there once. Now it's all trees. You can't even see the building anymore. Yeah, so here it is. This is Chernobyl. Once an actual city. Now completely overgrown because no one lives here anymore. Look, yeah, all the roads are overgrown. I wonder where the reactor was, because I don't actually know where it's located. I wonder which of the buildings was the reactor where all that happened and caused, you know, the giant disaster. But yeah, look at that. Here's buildings. There's not even a way to get to them anymore. Everything's completely overgrown now. You can't even reach it anymore. Huh. Maybe over here? Perhaps. Yeah, look, you see how it's all dirt and growth over what was paved at one point. Everyone's gone. But what they were saying is they're finding that wildlife is moving and living here, which is shocking because they thought that nothing would be here for a very long time due to the radiation, but wildlife is moving in and kind of thriving. Like, they're not saying they're seeing mass deaths or anything, and they're kind of stumped as to how that's happening because, you know, all their calculations basically said that this place would be uninhabitable for a very long time. Yet here we are, and things are moving back already. Now this shocks me.
Tiger,
Oh,
tiger,
really? Some of the wildlife is horribly
tiger,
mutated, which I didn't hear that. They probably just don't know any better, right? Like, radiation isn't something you can directly feel. It's something that damages you over time, and you don't really know until it's too late, until you get sick and die. So wildlife probably wouldn't even know the difference. They'd move in and say, hey, humans here, so let's just fucking move in and party, and the next thing you know, they're all fucked up, right? Do people driving are fucked? Is the game showing people driving on these roads?
500.
Yeah, they would be screwed. That's crazy. Some of this looks nice, you know? Some of these look nice houses, nice buildings. And they had to get the fuck out. Yeah, I wish I knew. I honestly wish I knew where the reactor was. I don't know. That would have been cool to fly directly over it, right? Okay. Fly back to go outside the city.
Are
We're
you a
outside
functional
the city.
retard? I have
I mean,
to
this
ask.
isn't really a city to begin with. Completely abandoned and overgrown, but... What do you mean? Like, I wouldn't even know what direction to go.
500.
No, Derek, we're now in Chernobyl. This is the Chernobyl disaster area. That was interesting. It's short. I knew it wasn't going to be a long flight because it's not a giant thing. It was actually, placed out kind of out of remote location that had this disaster. All right. I guess that's good. All right, we saw it. It was interesting. It was quick but interesting. The stupid squeaky chair. Why is this so squeaky and squeaky? All right. So, what next? I have a few more suggestions.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate
I'm trying to
that.
think what I would want to do. I have a suggestion for my wife that I don't know if it's going to pan out or not, but it might be really nice if it works. We could try it. Okay. All right. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. I'm almost out of water. I'm just going to briefly run downstairs. I'm going to fill her up, and then we're going to continue. So, I shall return in about 4 minutes. 4 minutes! By the way, currently, top contributor is still Shadow Wolf with a $15 tip. We're $32 in tips, guys. Number one, top contributor of tonight will pick where we fly next week. Okay? Number two, would be great if we can get an increase in contributions. I'd love to put on the Gunner glasses at 50. I'd love to wear a hat. I mean, I know you guys want to see a hat tonight, right? So please, if you can, please tip me. And thank you for your contribution so far. Give me a few minutes just to get some more water. I'll be right back. All right.
Special delivery. Special delivery.
The Ziggy Piggy's back. Hint, hint, hint. Do you want to play the fucking game?
Dead air. A whale! Oh, that's cool.
What do I do?
Okay, guys, I'm back. A couple more shout-outs. Chipe tipped me $1.69 during the break. Thank you, Chipe. The Ziggy Piggy is here. Over to $33 in tips now, guys. Thank you. And I just received a super chat from Mud Maniac. I need that money.
Says,
I really do.
I love
need that
you.
money. And then
Pay
did
my
another
bills.
one that says, I wish he would let us listen to him pee-pee. Mud Maniac, you are a disgusting freak. And I wish that you would keep those disgusting,
What do I do?
perverted, twisted thoughts to yourself. But I do thank you for the super chats regardless. Okay, man, I don't even have no, nothing to do. No glasses or nothing. We're not even there yet. We're not even there yet. All right, let's continue. Okay. All right, ladies and gents, it's time for our second half of this week's Flight Sim stream. I'm going to search for something. I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work or not. All right. YouTube mode on. Aha, it did work. So, Carcassonne is supposed to be
cat and I
a
like
very,
my balls.
very nice looking area.
It says that I am
where
cat
if
and I
you fly
liking my
around, you
balls.
see, like old town or old style towns and castles actually. So I want to give this a shot and see if that's actually what we'll see or not. I don't know. We're gonna fly over, but let's see. That was their
What do I
airport there.
do?
I'm trying to see, like, maybe let's start from here and fly over in this direction and head out there and see what we can see. So let's start here. What the? Get that out of here. It says departure. Get that shit out of here. Okay. We'll fly over here. We'll see what we can see. This may be good. It may not be. We'll find out. And then after this, what I might do is start taking suggestions from the chat tonight and see what what else they want to see. But this is supposed to be in Europe. This is
laugh
supposed to be
sounds
like a
like
nice,
ack. So when I
like
laugh, and I go,
old style medieval castles and things that you can fly over.
does that sound like ack? No,
Okay.
it sounds nothing like that at all. Gout, fatty fat fuck.
Carcassonne. Exactly. See, Golden Coast says, isn't that an Xbox Live Arcade game where you build castles? Exactly. It's supposed to be a castle-esque area. So. Yeah, I would assume so. Guts the Black Swordsman says that Chernobyl inspired the Stalker games. Probably. All right, Caucasson. Ha ha ha. La Caucasson. Welcome. Well, once again, it starts us so high up in the sky, there's no fucking way any of us would ever see anything unless we just plummet down. So I need to plummet the fuck down. Look at this insane loss of altitude. Just nuts. Looking for, suicide dive here. Okay. So, that was a hell of a way to lose altitude, wasn't it? Okay, now we can stop at that and see what we have below us. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa! I didn't mean to die that much. Slow down a bit. Okay, whew. Survived.
Miserable.
So what I'm seeing are some very modern buildings, but I'm wondering, if we go in a certain direction here, will we actually start to see some old-time stuff? I don't know. You see, your boy Lem says, "Oh, it looks like dirt huts from up here." Some of them do. These are obviously more modern buildings, but some of them just look like kind of, I don't know, very generic, crappy roads, right? Or not roads, excuse me, roofs, rooftops. Look at these cars driving through each other down there. What is it saying? I can't even hear what it's saying. I have no idea what it's saying. Shut up. What does he say? Don't sing. Don't sing. Whatever you do, don't sing. Don't sing. Don't you dare. Okay. So this is the airport, right? Swaggin says, do you feel that the main audience of this game plays it
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
sites like me?
Flight sim equals fly close to ground as possible.
Hardcore into simming. I would argue it's probably people who are hardcore into simming. I think it's people who basically want to learn how to fly and enjoy that experience. Learn, like, oh, I'm simming, I'm doing all the dials and everything. Maybe even flight aficionados who, when they want to actually fly in real life for themselves, and this is a way for them to kind of prepare for that experience. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. Sweaty Nutsack tipped me $1.50 and said, "Do you hear Howard Stern renewed his contract till 2025? No, I did not. I have not listened to Howard Stern in over a decade. I don't have Sirius satellite radio, and I don't know anything about what the guy does anymore. I would assume now he's an old goat who probably is exactly like his dad used to be, who we used to hate. We probably acts just like him now. Because that's exactly one of the reasons why I thought that he was getting played out, was because his show was actually sucking, because he had become his dad. So I said, I don't want to listen to that anymore, and I stopped listening to it. Golden Cold says, I think we're pretty far away from the walled city, and I doubt we'll come across it. See, I wish I knew the exact coordinates. I don't know the coordinates. It's nice. This is a nice countryside, though. If you take a look, it's definitely a nice countryside. I like it. But, I'm not seeing any walls or anything, right? Yeah, that is true. Jake Lasso says, I used to have Sirius, and Howard Stern was, like, not on it half the time. Yeah, because he has this ridiculous contract where he gets paid millions of dollars and only has to do a certain amount of shows.
So he doesn't even have to work full time. Like, he's there like half the year and gets insane amounts of vacation. I don't know, you know, I'm assuming they think that he brings in ridiculous amounts of subscribers for what he gets paid for the very little amount of time that he's actually working. So... Is this Farmville? Yes, we have reached Farmville officially. You've hit it on the head. What are you talking about? Mussolens. Mussolens. Now that I am more sensitive, do I find Howard Stern offensive? I mean, honestly, I probably would hate his show now. Just being honest. He makes fun of people who are underprivileged and or a lot of people who have disabilities. So he makes fun of them constantly, right? Makes jokes out of them, essentially. He's constantly talking about dumb sexual shit, you know? When I was young and immature, like a lot of other people, I thought that his content was entertaining and funny. I probably would not like it right now, to be honest. Oh, Mud Maniac did another super chat saying, "Will you consider subbing out a hat and wearing a pantyhose over your head? Because I would super chat bunches for that." Unfortunately, super chats do not count towards the goals for getting a hat on. So if you super chat as much as you want, the pantyhose would still stay off. I'm very sorry, Mud Maniac. There you go.
Special delivery.
Oh, wow. Special delivery. Oh, that's like an old times place. Look at all the houses are clustered. They're older houses. Older style for sure. Those don't look like modern houses. This countryside is beautiful. Imagine living out here. So that definitely looks like an older town. Shut up about stalling. Fuck off. Do I ever think YouTube will be as profitable as Twitch? It depends. If I stick to my guns and I continue to entertain an audience and getting a little bit of growth every year, then yeah, I think I can get back to where I was on Twitch. I don't think I'm ever going to get the discoverability I had on Twitch, so I'm not going to get...
I am Cat, and I liking my
people
balls.
automatically just coming to my stream.
It says that. I am Cat, and I liking my balls.
But I do feel, eventually, there could be some growth. I do, and I think that I could probably get back to where I was on Twitch.
What the
It's
hell
just
are
not
you
going to be
talking
immediate.
about?
What do I do?
Look at that city. On a hillside, you have to drive all the way up. Oh, look at these cars going back and forth between the houses on no road. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Well, this is certainly beautiful, but sadly I didn't have direct coordinates of where I wanted to go to look for castles, so sadly I don't think we're going to find anything. I am enjoying this. It's nice. It's very nice countryside to fly over, but sadly I don't think we're going to find what we were actually looking for. I don't think we're going to find any castles or anything out here. Self-explanatory, right? Daniel said, I think the big titles coming up soon will help a lot. I think so too. Like I said, just this week, earlier this week, I've had like 5-10 people who were like, oh, I'm here now to support you and become a member because I'm finally coming over from Twitch. You know, I didn't really come until now, but this month there's new releases coming out, so I want to come support you now. I'm like, welcome, you know, people who just didn't watch you for the last 3-4 months. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these houses certainly don't seem to be the most modern, right? I mean, they're not castles, but they're certainly not ritzy modern places. Mode Maniac did a super chat. He said, fly over Detroit and dodge bullets. I hate to tell you, but bullets don't go that high. They just don't. You may think they do in some weird
irrational logic, but no, they don't fly that high into the sky and hit planes. Oh fuck, we need to do that. I don't have a job. Derek, you should. If there's trolls, you should ignore them. We'll see if we can identify who they are and get rid of them. Well, I'm not going to bother with it for now. Well, this is nice, but like I said, I don't think we're going to find what we're looking for. So I think it was nice for like 10-15 minutes, but I think we should do something else. I'm curious if you guys have any suggestions tonight. What would you like to do? Let's toss some suggestions. I'll look at them while we're finishing up this flight, and I'll pick one and we'll do that next. But let's see what people have to suggest. And don't just toss out coordinates. Tell me what you're doing. I'm not going to any random coordinates. You're an idiot if you think I am.
It's been pretty slow.
Monument
not gonna
Valley
lie.
is a location used in a lot of Western movies. Stormforce Gamer suggested that. See, we already did Seoul. I don't want to do Hong Kong. I feel like we just did Seoul, so I don't want to do another major city like that in Asia. Ushuaia, Argentina. It's the closest city to the South Pole. Holy shit, really? South Pole. Somewhere with a big bridge? That could be pretty cool. That actually could be pretty cool. A big bridge city. Look at that. I wonder what that's supposed to be. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. Eventually, I think we will do the Great Wall of China. I don't know if I want to do that tonight, but I think we should do that eventually. Look at that big ass house. Imagine living down there in that fucking house right there. Out here in all this green. That's like a mansion. Seriously. That's like a crazy ass mansion for rich people right there. There's another one. Look at this. Way out in the middle of nowhere, a giant ass fucking mansion in the middle of all this greenery, right?
What
Look
do
at that.
I do?
One of those solar panels on the top of that's just bad rendering. All these homes out here have got to be like, you know, bajillion-dollar homes. Giant homes out in the middle of this area. Shooter McGavin did a super chat. What are your feelings on the Socratic method? Oh, Socrates was my favorite philosopher of all time. Socrates, really, he knocked it out of the park. No, Mud Maniac, we're not going to DMZ, South Korea. A Shaolin monastery, see, that sounds on paper interesting, but I guarantee you all it would be is like, you fly over 100 mountains, and then there's a tiny little thing on top that's the monastery. It's not going to be some giant thing that's going to be interesting to see, I bet. Hernandez says, I listened to your pre-stream today, and I appreciate you putting more thoughts to members-only ideas. I suggested last night, listening to suggestions is why you're one of my favorite YouTubers. I do my best, and I am trying to... Oh, wow. Whoa, that looks completely unique. Why is that street green? What the heck? That was weird. Green streets. Anyway, I try my best to improve over time and listen to suggestions. If it's a viable suggestion that makes sense and something I can easily integrate and people find value in it, I'll do it. I don't see a reason why I couldn't do some members-only stuff coming out, alright? Yeah. Well, I think that's it for this. I think I'm going to take a suggestion from one of my viewers. Alright? I'm going to take a suggestion from one of the viewers right now. Oh, man. I don't know why I keep yawning tonight. When I got up to get water, I stretched and I tried to jump around a little bit, but
You might just do it. My blood's not flowing very well tonight. Not much oxygenation.
Ah!
Give me a second here. Give me 1 second, everybody.
Aha.
Stretch my legs. Just gonna stretch them. Stretch them out. Hoi! 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 Oh! Oh! Okay. I did some stretching. All right. I know what I want to do. Hoi! Hoi! Oh, man. San Francisco International Airport. There it is. San Francisco. I've never been to San Francisco. I've heard nice things, and also I heard that, nice scenery with the bridge and everything. Why? If I selected 2 p.m., why does it look like this? This is fucked up. This ain't right. Oh, shit. Alcatraz is down there? Oh, man. Here's all the cool stuff. Yeah, this is cool. They actually have things labeled in San Francisco. There's actually labeled things we can check out. Alcatraz. That's nice. All right. So, let's do this. Let's actually take off from South San Francisco, and we'll fly north. Okay. I won't fly over my own house. I already did. Weeks ago we did that. Boy, people are stupid. Anyway. This does not look like the right time to me. For some reason, it's 7:25 a.m. even though I didn't tell it I wanted to do that. Alright, here we go. San Francisco. And then what we could do, we'll fly over and then we can change it to nighttime and see how it looks different at night. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright.
Why am I toxic?
Alrighty, folks. Alright, so guys, just so you know, I'm here for about roughly another 40 minutes tonight.
Toxicity.
Currently, the top contributor is still Shadow Wolf 344. No one has beaten a $15 tip. So Shadow Wolf will be picking where we go next week unless someone beats that contribution. I would appreciate it if you were going to contribute tonight and give me tips, because tips are very slow tonight. Super chats are actually quite decent, but the tips are slow. So please, if you can, and thank you if you do. And now, let us descend. Let us descend. Oh,
It's been pretty slow, not gonna lie.
This is how you descend.
My last shot, fly golden arrow.
Alrighty then. That's how it's done.
Didn't die.
During the Great Depression, not a single bank in San Francisco failed. Oh yeah.
Miserable. Just miserable.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
The
This is how we do it. Plummeting to the earth and turn into pancakes. This is how we do it. I lost my direction.
La 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 la.
I'm going this way.
there you go. Here, listen to my beautiful singing voice.
La 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 la. Stop
Okay.
it!
So now let's chill. We're basically in southern San Francisco right now. Oh, I can see it. It's right. You can see some of the major stuff is coming up to the right. Right. See, there's a mountain range there, but past it, you can see the buildings out in the distance of downtown.
Are you a
San
functional
Francisco.
retard? I have to ask.
And we're gonna actually have landmarks for a change. We're going to have landmarks. There's going to be landmarks we can actually see. Mud Maniac did another super chat. So you like it? Oh, I'm not even saying that. All right, you're banned. Mud Maniac just got banned from the chat for being a fucking idiot. I would have allowed him to stick around, but he had to say dumb shit, so now he's out. He can go fuck himself.
tiger,
I see a sports stadium below, but I do not believe that's a
So if you're
major
gonna be an
one.
asshole,
That
you're gonna be
looks
treated
more
like
like
an
a high
asshole.
school
You're gonna be
college.
shown the door.
It says, Jefferson. I wonder if that's Jefferson High or something, right?
All right, we're flying into San Francisco. Here we go. Look at that city to the right. It's beautiful. Let's actually change our direction so we can actually go over the city and see some of the landmarks.
It's Jefferson's
Yeah.
fault.
So toxic tonight? Oh, I agree. There's a bunch of toxic fucking people on the stream tonight. It would be nice if I could just enjoy the stream without having toxicity with these idiots, but you know. They come in here and they do a bunch of super chats to get noticed, and they get banned, and then they cry to their moms. And then their mom scolds them because they probably use their mom's credit card to do the super chats to begin with. Okay. Mole man. You see a mole man? Mole man. Oh, really? Ricky Horney says the Beatles gave their last full concert at Candlestick Park on August 29, 1966. I thought the Beatles' final concert was not an actual publicized
The
concert.
game devs were basically
They just
completely
played on
uninspired
a
idiots who
random
didn't
rooftop
understand how to make
together.
combat
And
in
some
any
people
kind of a
heard it, some
game.
people didn't, but it was actually recorded, right? Isn't that true? And that was their final concert, and they agreed they would never play again together. What video games did I play that took place in San Francisco besides Driver San Francisco? Actually, I don't know. Besides Driver San Francisco, I don't know what else. So we've got Sutro Tower over here. What is Sutro Tower? I don't know, but it's got a point of interest on it, so let's fly over and check it out. It's huge. Very tall. A lot of sports fields around here. But again, I think they're more like colleges and high schools. I don't think those are like major sports arenas. You think the arena would be further that way with the major city. So that's Sutro Tower right there. I have no idea what it is. A radio tower? Looks like it. Yeah, it looks like more like a radio tower than anything else. Nice, like 10 frames per second as I flew by it. Okay, right there we got the California Palace of the Legion of Honor. I have no idea what the hell that is. Fort Winfield Scott. That's the Golden Gate Bridge. I think what we'll do, let's see the Golden Gate Bridge, then we'll hook a right, and we'll head back this way and see all the major things in the city to our right, right? But let's actually do the Golden Gate Bridge first. Enclave Soldier, I did know that at one point. He says, did you know the lead singer of Power Man 5000, whose name is Spider-1, is actually Rob Zombie's younger brother? I did know that at the time, when they were popular in the late 90s. Because I didn't think about that since then. Sonic Adventure's first stage took place in San Francisco. I don't know. I think it was supposed to be, you know, like an homage to San Francisco, running down these hills. You know, with the buildings there, the place where people live. But I don't think it was supposed to be in San Francisco. Going under the bridge is the ultimate move. Wow. You really want me to go under the bridge? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I have to lose a lot of altitude to do that. Here's the Fort Winfield Scott, whatever that is. Here's the Golden Gate Bridge. It's pretty.
Today's been incredibly slow.
What'd you say? There you go, beautiful, right under the Golden Gate Bridge. And a nice boat right there. There's a lot of boats underneath, look at that. See that? Take that shit. I wish you could do that. You're not that. Oh, Alcatraz! Alright, let's see Alcatraz. The famous prison on an island that was infamous that no one could break out and escape from Alcatraz for the longest time until someone actually finally did. But for the longest time, it was known as the impregnable prison. Very nice. Yeah, I think it is. The closer you get to land, the more detail there is. So you get to the water, you start to see boats, right?
You notice all the detail in the water right now. Now that we're closer, you see that. Shout out to Chipe, who just tipped me $4.20. Thank you so much, Chipe, for the tips tonight. That's going to get us up to $38 in tips. Thank you. But Shadow Wolf still remains the top contributor of the night with about roughly a half an hour left on the stream. So there's Alcatraz. Impregnable, huh? Apparently it housed quite a lot of criminals at one point. I mean, I think the reason it was really impregnable was if you even escaped, there was no boats or anything to leave, so you just have to swim. What are you gonna do? Drown, right? Where are you gonna go? You're gonna get screwed. So it didn't make sense to even try to escape. So that is the Bay Bridge. Two different bridges. There's a Golden Gate and a Bay Bridge in the city. I see. Oh, Mole Man? Mole Man was locked up there, really. Mole Man. Okay. Do I think YouTube will become more popular for streaming than Twitch? Only time will tell. It's highly unlikely. But if Twitch keeps screwing up and YouTube improves, there's potential. San Francisco. Shout out to Ryan McGuire, who just became a channel member tonight. Thank you, Ryan, for becoming a channel member. Now we are at a record 266 channel members. We have never topped that before. That is the highest we've ever had here on DSP Gaming. I should also call out the fact that we are at a record high number of subscriptions here, 193,000 and climbing. I've never had that many on my DSP Gaming channel in the 13 years that I've done YouTube videos. And the DSP Gaming has been around since 2010, so it's about 11 years in existence. I now have the most subs I've ever had, too. That's kind of crazy looking. Look at that. Hills with trees, and then there's buildings right on it. I wonder if those are the infamous streets that you go up and down with trolleys and stuff on them. I don't know. I don't know that much about San Francisco to identify if that's it or not. We got a lot of big-ass buildings here. Wow, nice, right? That has to be downtown because that's the biggest buildings, so we'll save that for last. Let's actually do a little bit of flying around here. See if we can identify any sports stadiums or anything major as we fly over it, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, Derek, California has many large cities. Goes to Jay, we already hit the 260 member goal. That's why we're doing a tier 2 goal now. Oh, yeah? Golden Cold says they shut down Alcatraz because it was enormously expensive to operate. The government wanted a normal prison they could deliver stuff to like a Walmart. Alrighty then. Another sports field. A lot of sports fields actually under us. Baseball diamonds, those are probably tennis courts. They look like tennis courts. Here's that Sutro Tower, so let's hook a left now. There we go. 500. So here's downtown Seattle. Oracle Park. What else? The Metropolitan Oakland International Airport. Whoa, look at this building right here. You think that's the Capitol building or maybe a courthouse? See, it's got the cool dome. And typically in America, buildings that have that are some kind of government building. So I would guess that's some kind of an official government building right there. Very unique architecture on that one. See that? Frame rate is dipping. It's annoying. Okay. Alright, this definitely is not Derek. He's trying to distract me. He says, how many cities in California can you name? Derek would not be asking random shit like that, so that's not him and I'm banning him. That's definitely not Derek. Okay. Daniel says, once you got outside, it was damn near impossible to escape because the ocean would be around the island. Yeah, if you don't think about that, what are you going to do? Swim all the fucking way to the land? You're going to drown. You're going to run out of energy and you're going to fucking drown, right? Nathan Sakara did a super chat, said, double Derek strikes again. Double Derek. I definitely got rid of one of the fake Dereks right there. Some skinny smokestacks right there below us. Nice buildings. I wish I knew what they were. I don't, sadly. Huge buildings, right?
That's a unique one right there.
Ah!
This is the tallest one right here. That's definitely the tallest one in all of San Francisco.
Aha.
Look at that. Wow. Looks terrible. It's all broken up. It didn't render properly. Look at this one. Looks like a giant obelisk. Some cool stuff, man. Look at that. That's a really cool building. Huh. And over there, what's this called? I can't tell. It's a landmark. It won't tell me the name of it. Hoyt Tower. Okay. Hoyt Tower. Another unique looking tower. Look at that. That's completely unique too. It looks old, right? It looks like a really old tower. Maybe it is. All right. Nice. This is pretty good. I like this one. I wonder what that is below. It looked like a unique drawing on the ground there. Maybe it's just an aquarium or something. It looked like it. Or maybe a naval, or a nautical area. Okay. That was close. Buzzed it. Look for the house in Full House or Candlestick Park. I don't know where those are. I don't know where any of that stuff would be, honestly. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're going to cut our tour of San Francisco to a close here. It's very nice, actually. Very nice city. Humongous building. If only I knew what more of those were, it probably would have been more entertaining. I didn't see any like major sports arenas. I did not see anything, which is weird because there's definitely the San Francisco Giants are there, right? And I'm trying to remember if they have a baseball team. Let's go under this bridge too, just because we can. So we went under the Golden Gate Bridge, and now we go under the Bay Bridge. Look at that. Because I can. It's awesome. All right. An emergency landing on the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't think that's going to happen. I could attempt it, but it ain't going to work. Here's Oracle Park. I don't know what Oracle Park is. It looks like a baseball diamond. Oh, okay. This must be San Francisco. Who is the San Francisco baseball team? The Giants. There they are. San Francisco Giants, Oracle Park. Nice. We found it. I was going to say there had to be a sports arena here somewhere. Yep, and there's a giant Coke bottle. Look, there's a giant Coca-Cola bottle down there. That's ridiculous. So there's the park. I wonder where the football arena is. And I mean American football. Like I said, the San Francisco 49ers, right? My laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. So when I laugh and I go, or does that sound like ack, 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 ack? No, it sounds nothing like that at all. Are you a functional retard? I have to ask. Oh, they don't? Really? The 49ers don't play in San Francisco? Oh my God. I didn't know that. I always thought they were still there. Wow. So yeah, I'm being told they don't play there anymore. So I wouldn't be able to find the arena, I guess. Wow.
What do I do?
Oh, you've blown my mind. I didn't know that. The Bayview District. Look at this. They're in Santa Clara now. They're actually called the Santa Clara 49ers. Oh my God. Can you tell it's been a long time since I followed sports, organized sports? Holy fuck, man. Santa Clara. What the frick? That sounds so weird to me. The Santa Clara 49ers. I bet these homes are very expensive. Those look like ritzy, pricey homes. I think I see another sports arena over there. We'll check out and see what that is. Chameleon did a super chat and said, what was the best place you traveled in real life?
Go.
Oh, I haven't been to too many places in real life, honestly. You know, the city I've been to the most was New York City, but actually it's not that nice in my opinion. Chicago I've been to twice, and I like Chicago, at least for the places I've been. I know Chicago also has a lot of crime-ridden areas, but I definitely like being in Chicago.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
I don't know. Ramrod tipped me $2 and I'm late to the party. Were you able to upload part 4 of Tormented Souls? No, because it's corrupted. Part 4 of Tormented Souls was corrupted. I can't even play the video on my PC if I try. My PC Windows Explorer crashes.
Blah blah blah
So,
blah 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 blah.
I have to try to edit it out of the
blah 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 blah
a day,
blah
seriously.
blah blah blah
So
blah
don't hold your hopes for me getting that video on YouTube anytime soon. I'll do my best. Okay? Thank you, Ramrod, for the tip. Okay. The typical home value of a home in San Francisco is $1,502,000, says Ricky Horney. Wow. Wow. What is that? Look at that thing. What the heck? That just looks weird. Look at it. It looks weird. I guess it's a giant crane. It probably is. It's probably a giant crane to take cargo off of ships. Alright, so what is this over here? And then this will adjourn San Francisco, and we'll do something quickly for the last 20 minutes of the stream. No hat. We didn't even get, dude, we didn't even get to the freaking, the Gunnar Glasses goal. Like I said, tips tonight have been ridiculously slow, so maybe this was where the 49ers used to play, and now they don't exist anymore. In fact, look. Yup. This used to be the San Francisco 49ers arena. But like you guys said, they're not there anymore.
This is miserable.
It even says 49ers on the field, yo. But they're not there anymore. So what is that, the funk now? It's just empty? They don't do anything with it, huh? Huh. Oh, really? New Tube says it's been demolished.
I need that money.
That
I really
actually
do. I need that
demolished.
money.
It's not there
For my
anymore.
bills.
Wow. Damn. That sucks. Alright, guys. We got one final opportunity to do something tonight. The question is, what could we do in like 15-20 minutes? You guys got any ideas what we could do quickly? Don't pick something giant. Like, don't pick a giant city or anything. Only because I feel like that would be a waste. What could we do in like 20 minutes? Right? Maybe something quick. Maybe something outdoors. Not like, you know, like a city.
What do I do?
Some nature stuff or something? Okay. Oh. Derek is now saying I might have banned his YouTube account. Alright, Derek, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna have to try to figure this out. See, I don't. I reply, but the good news about this is I know every single Derek in chat is fake now.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask. Oh no, someone's illegally restreaming
Like
you.
this one right here?
Oh no.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. Okay. So I'm going to have Derek actually send me his YouTube channel. I'll unban him after the stream. There we go. The Rock of Gibraltar? I don't know where that would be. Where's the Rock of Gibraltar? Oh my god, excuse me. It's absolutely disgusting.
Tiger,
Monument
tiger.
Valley. Alright, let's try this. Monument Valley. Can you link that again to Stormforce Gamer? Because you're about to scroll off the screen. Ooh. Yeah, please link that again in chat, Stormforce Gamer. I know it was 37.008, and then you scrolled right off the screen.
What do I
get a chance to
do?
put it in there. Here it is. Oh, it's 37.008, 1025. We'll give this a look, something different. And then negative 110.1240. Shit.
Today's been incredibly slow.
795. So this is supposed to be Monument Valley, which apparently is a famous area where they do a lot of filming for westerns and other things.
What do I do?
Alright, we'll give it a shot. I guess we'll fly here and start heading south. Here's what we'll do. Start here and fly south over all this and see if we recognize anything. I don't know. Looks interesting. Certainly different from the other stuff we've been doing today. Okay. Alright guys, this is the last thing we're going to be doing today, just so you know. Thank you guys for being with me and who have been contributing. I really appreciate it. Last chance. Currently, the top contributor is still Shadow Wolf from earlier tonight. No one has topped the $15 tip. So right now, Shadow Wolf will remain the top contributor, and we'll get to choose where we're going next week, unless someone tops their contribution. We haven't had enough tips to even do the gunner glasses, so, you know, now would be the time. Though we're in the final 15 minutes of the stream, guys. So this is Monument Valley. Okay. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I am actually immediately starting to recognize some stuff. Take a look at that. These rock formations, I'm positive have been used in movies before, right? I've seen that those rock formations, like you know, people riding around them and stuff. See that? That's kind of cool. It's nice out here. This is Radiator Springs from the Disney movie Cars, says Golden Colts. Yeah, this is where they always ride around on their horses. And they get a ton of shots probably in this area for all the westerns, right? No, there's usually almost never a behind-the-scenes tip on a late stream. I just checked and there have been none. Almost never is a behind-the-scenes tip on the late streams. Mark, I don't know. He says, will I play King of Fighters 15 on this console and use this controller because it has a good D-pad? Or will I play it on PS5? I honestly don't know what I should do. I'm going to have some tough decisions coming up on what consoles I'm going to get stuff on.
La 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 la.
There you go. Here, listen to my beautiful singing voice.
La 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 la.
Okay.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Why is it saying that we're at such high altitude? We're not. It's glitched. Wait a minute. It's completely glitched. We're about to hit the floor, but it's claiming like we're at high altitude. No, we're not. What is that? So definitely, yeah, look at that rock. I've definitely seen that in movies before. This is Monument Valley to the left. Let's hook to the left. Let's see what we can find over here. Okay. Are there any gaming peripherals outside of the headset that I would be looking for? No, not really. It's all raw for now. What's up, Yoshino Lover? Good evening. How you doing, man? He's enjoying my Tormented Souls playthrough.
Lock and load, little lizard.
Some big buildings. What are these? They're not very well rendered. Look. Oh, they're actually.
They said,
kinda
Phil,
crappy
you know, we
looking.
contribute to you,
what
but it
they're
always
supposed to
seems like
be.
it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you.
Use it as like a filming location. I wonder if this is even a real town. Or it's supposed to be like a movie set, you know, that they would use for filming. Whoa, look at that. Oh, yeah. Really nice rock formations here, for sure. Really nice. What's it called? Green Road? Oh, Green Road. Yeah, the road is green. Look at that. Why is the road green? Mr. Puffy Nibbles tipped me $1.50 and says, if someone contributes, can we choose a location, one location or two? I don't know what you mean. If you are the top contributor, you are guaranteed to get the first location on next week's stream. That's how it works. If you want to make a suggestion for another one, yeah, it's not guaranteed that we'll do it right away, but obviously I'll take suggestions, other suggestions. Yeah, Yoshi, it'll take you a while. I sucked at Pro Skater 2 until I played it for a bit, and then I got used to it, and I got better at it. And then I got really good at it, and I beat the whole thing. It was fun. Someone is claiming that the high school for Breaking Bad is here. Really? Chernobyl was cool. I agree. Flying over Skywalker Ranch would be cool. I don't know where that... Oh, shit! I don't know where that is.
It's been pretty slow. Blah 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 blah.
This is Monument Valley. Follow the green road, right? How did Hollywood become so corrupt? It's called money. No Hernandez. I don't follow Fwiz on Twitter. I don't know who he is. I guess he's a YouTube game. Nah, I never heard of him. You're supposed to be following the game, following the fun gameplay, and chilling and relaxing with me. Pretty nice. I don't know who would want to live out here, though. It's probably hot as balls. Seriously. It's probably hot as balls. Probably hard to get water out here and shit, you know? Because you're so far removed from any other major city and stuff. There's also no natural water sources out here, I don't think, right? Probably very dry and arid. Yeah. Spawn Killer just to be $20 and says, okay, I want you to go to Germany and ATL. So somewhere in Germany and somewhere in Atlanta, so Atlanta, Georgia. If you have a specific place in Germany, Spawn Killer, I'd be all ears. Like, if you know, like, you want me to go to, isn't there a town named Hamburg or something like that? Are you a functional retard? Or another town, Berlin or something? Let me know where you want to go in Germany. And then he says Atlanta. All right, we'll keep Atlanta, Georgia in mind. Thank you, Spawn Killer. Thank you, top contribution of the night. Very little time left if you want to beat him. You have to contribute within the next few minutes because we're just going to fly around a little more, and that's the end of the stream. So, last chance if you guys want to become top contributor and pick where we go next week, okay? Sadly, Hernandez, I would not be able to talk to Fwiz publicly.
That was just cheating
because the trolls all follow me and harass the shit out of me online, especially on my Twitter. Anyone who I interact with usually gets harassed as a result. So I would not be able to do that. I guarantee you if I started talking to the guy, immediately people would start spamming him with negative memes about me and shit. So I'm not even going to bother, you know. Are the stadiums for the Atlanta Olympics still there? Oh, I have no idea, Usagi. Oh, you're right. People wanted the aviators. My bad. That's my fault. So you guys, we hit it so late. We hit it so late that I forgot about the aviators because we're at the tail end of the stream here. So I completely forgot about wearing these on the Flight Simulator stream. There you go. Bo Rock to the Super Chat said, where's the $200 net brace? We're only at 60, so not even a chance of that happening.
Hint.
We're actually going to happen. Spawn Killer did another Super Chat. Says Berlin. Okay, so Berlin, Germany, right? Berlin, Germany, and then the ATL.
right? Okay, cool. Those are good suggestions. Ooh. Oh, really? Swordforce Gamers said, I think they're actually going to update Germany in a big world map update in a few months' time. Wait a minute. Money Creature, just to be $21, and says, saddle up, cowboy, because we're going to Tijuana, Mexico. Yeah! Whoa, I don't know where that came from. Money Creature with a tip. $21. How dumb they are. That becomes the top tip of the night. $82 in tips total. And he says we're going to Tijuana, Mexico. I don't know, did I ever tell you guys this story? Did you guys know that my cousin actually was murdered and passed away in Tijuana, Mexico? I don't know if I ever told you that. Yeah. My mother's, well, it was my mother's, my mother's nephew. So my cousin. Yeah. Yeah, he passed away in Tijuana. Certainly wasn't there for good reasons. Let's put it that way. From what I'm to understand, he used to go across the border a lot to go down there and basically do illicit things like drugs and stuff. And he just ran in with the wrong crowd, and someone murdered him to rob him. And that was the end of that. He was always known as like the black sheep of the family. He was much older than me when I was very young. Like when I was like in my early teens, he was already in like his late 20s. So he was much older than me. And yeah, he was known as like the black sheep of the family who was into that kind of shit. And wasn't basically very friendly with his father, my uncle, because of that. And I only saw him maybe a few times during holiday gatherings when I was very young. And I remember once there was a, I believe it was for my uncle's 50th birthday. The family threw him like a big bash kind of celebration. They rented out a hall and invited all of his friends and all his family members. And it was like a big buffet, and there was music and everything to celebrate, like a big birthday bash for him, 50th anniversary birthday. And I remember that was the last time I saw my cousin, because he was hanging out with my wife. He was hanging out with my aunts and uncles. I don't know why. Whenever I think about my family, sometimes I say my wife, and then sometimes, I don't know, I always say the wrong thing. No, he was not hanging out with my wife. He was hanging out with my aunts and uncles. Because he basically hung out with everyone but his dad. He would not hang out with my Uncle Richie. He would only hang out with everyone but his dad, because his dad basically hated him because he knew that he was into drugs and stuff. But yeah, he was hanging out with my other relatives. And I remember he was on the younger side, so I was like a young teenager, and I was talking to him and hanging out with him a little bit. He was a cool guy, but at the same time,
you're a pill,
like, you knew
and that's
that he was like into shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can always tell. And then it was only like, if I remember correctly, it was within like a few months after that birthday celebration for my uncle that, and that, you know what? And that was the weird thing that stood out about that birthday celebration, was it was for my uncle's 50th anniversary, and my cousin showed up to be there for dad, you know, his dad, but his dad didn't want to talk to him. So he ended up hanging out with everyone else, all my other relatives, but not my uncle, because my uncle kind of like had disowned him because he was like the druggie or the black sheep of the family, right? So yeah, basically, he died like 3 months later. No one had known what happened to him. He just went missing completely. And then all of a sudden, you get a phone call from like the border patrol or whatever that he had passed away in Mexico and had been contacted by the Mexican authorities, and they said that they had his body and they found his identification and everything. And that's when everyone kind of found out that he was constantly going south of the border down there to Tijuana, and he was into illicit drugs and gambling and all kinds of stuff, and that he had gotten murdered and robbed. It was fucked up. Shout out to Ahan for a super chat. Thank you, Ahan, for the super chat. Was he a mule? That I don't know. You know, who knows? If he was definitely into drugs and he was crossing the border, could it have been a possibility? Yes. Was he? I have no idea. Like I said, I was young. I was a young teenager, probably like 13 years old. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with anything with that, you know. I didn't even understand what a mule was. Well, who knows? Maybe he was. I don't know. You're absolutely right, Danny. he probably pissed off the wrong people. He probably got into the wrong circles, pissed off the wrong people. It's sad because a lot of my family, like, I really don't have connection to much or any of my family anymore besides my parents. It's like all my family systematically over the years kind of hated each other to the point where they just stopped talking to each other. But I had no impact on it. I was one of the youngest people in the family. And all the older people older than me all got into these feuds and arguments and hated each other and stopped talking. You know, my Uncle Richie moved away to another coast, and we never heard from him again. And my godparents had a falling out with my mom for some reason. I don't know why. And because of that, we stopped hanging out and doing anything with them. And the only other relatives that I had contact with really was my great aunt and great uncle, and they both passed away. So systematically, when I was a kid, I had a ton of relatives. Like I said, I went to my uncle's 50th anniversary party, and there's like a ridiculous amount of people that I know there. And then over the years, it was like less and less and less, to the point where I was like in my 20s, and there was like no relatives left. Like no one talking to anyone. They're like, damn. But anyway, I only brought that up because Money Creature is the top tipper of the night, and he is in Tijuana, Mexico.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
My cousin passed away in Tijuana, pretty fucked up. My mom or dad's brother was 70 when I was 13. No, I just said he turned 50. Not 70, 50. Jeez. Yeah, now he's up there in age. Now he's very old. He's much older than my mom. And my mom right now is in her 60s, so he would be probably in his late 70s. Yeah. Oh, this guy's an asshole. Another guy who's pretending to be a fucking terrorist. So let's just fucking block this. Mr. Profi Nipples to me $1.50 and says, you know trolls are going to say that's a fake story. They can say whatever they want. It's true. If I remember correctly, I think his name was Richie Jr. Actually, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure his name was Richie Jr. And so he was the junior to my uncle, but then ended up being the one into drugs and crime and illicit stuff, and that's why my uncle kind of disowned him. Yeah. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. How do I not know the name of my cousin? Because he passed away when I was like 12, 13. That's why. And when no one talks about it, like I said, I don't have family members that are close. No one talks about this stuff. So I literally haven't even thought of my cousin in any capacity, except when people say Tijuana, I think, oh yeah, that's right, my cousin passed away in Tijuana. But that's all I remember. You know what I mean? I don't think about him outside of that. I only met the guy a few times when I was younger. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Only Carl said you said it was your uncle's 50th anniversary. His 50th birthday is what I meant to say, not 50th anniversary. My uncle's 50th birthday was around the time when I was like a younger teen. Yeah. So now, damn, now that I'm thinking about it, if that was the case, right? I was definitely in my younger teens. So now he'd be about, yeah, in his late 70s or early 80s, which makes sense because he was about 15 to 20 years older than my mom. Yeah. I know people are being stupid. All right. I would love for some of these people who are so critical of me. By the way, we're coming to the end of the stream right now. I would love for these people who are so ridiculously critical of me when I misspeak and stuff on my stream. Why don't you come and try to do this every day? Why don't you come on stream 6 days a week, talking constantly, responding to people and everything, and maintain coherent thought and don't get tired? This is all this stuff happens. When you get tired, you say the wrong thing. You confuse things in your head. You slur your words. You know, it's draining doing this. It really is. It's hard for me to maintain, you know, train of thought and not just accidentally say the wrong thing every once in a while. I'm not perfect. I'm honestly surprised that I don't have more faux pas when I'm talking and saying the wrong thing, or you know what I mean? I'm honestly surprised that I don't have more because, you know, especially as you get older too, when you get mentally tired during a day, you start saying the wrong thing. Right now, half the time I say the wrong thing to my wife. Seriously, I'll say, how many months are there in a day or something like that. You know what I mean? I'll say it backwards, and she'll say, did you mean how many days there are in a month? Like, oh yeah. You know, when I get tired, that happens. But some people are just being stupid. They criticize, oh, how could you convince a birthday with an anniversary? How could you say wife instead of aunt. Because these are all just words in my head that get crossed around when I'm tired, man. What do you think? Holy crap, man. Stupid. Alright. Alright, guys. Well, this was fun. This is actually nice scenery. I mean, there's not many landmarks here. But this is actually quite nice scenery, right? Monument Valley, and then, of course, all these surrounding areas that we're flying around. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to say, guys, thank you for a chill stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh,
we did a lot
no, you
tonight.
didn't,
It was
you
fun.
motherfucking piece
And
of
I
shit
hope you guys
cocksucker.
enjoyed it. Mark my fucking words.
I'm coming for you.
Wow,
I'm
Judy
gonna find
just
out
did a
who the
$10
fuck
tip
you
and says,
are.
my aunt was killed in New York in
You
2001. Her husband
motherfucker.
shot her in the back 3
You
times
are fucked.
for life insurance and then
Let
tried to
this
say it
be
was
noticed
suicide.
live
Jesus.
on the internet. You're
Anyway, I'm
fucked.
loving your stream. Can you
And
do a
you
barrel
are
roll?
done.
I don't think you can do a barrel roll. I think you're going to crash if you try. Look. Oh. Never mind. I did a barrel roll. I didn't even know you could do that. I thought for sure the plane would like lose control and crash. Well, there you go. I did a barrel roll. My first one. Thank you, Judy, for the tip. I appreciate that. All right. So as we
Are you a
adjourn,
functional retard? I have to
Okay.
ask.
Vac29 did a $2 super chat. Says yes, thanks. Thank you, Vac. The super chat. All right. As we adjourn, it is official. The top contributor this week was Money Creature. Next week we will start the stream with Tijuana, Mexico. Excuse me, not New Mexico. Reminder: next week, Microsoft Flight Simulator will be on the correct date and time.
What do
which
I
means it'll be
do?
Sunday night. It will not be Saturday night. This week was different because Sunday is off. I'm off. Next week we'll go back to this being on Sunday nights. Okay? Fair enough. The barrel roll deserves $50. Oh, hold on. I'm going to do a few more. Let me see. If the barrel roll deserves $50, let's do another one. This is not going to work. Watch, I'm going to crash. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Okay? Fair enough. All right. Well, was it worth it? I guess it was, because I did another
Business
barrel roll
related,
and I
I still
almost
have
died. All right, so that's $100. Yeah, right. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. That is it for Flight Simulator this week. Hope you guys had fun. Very nice. Okay. All right, guys. So
Couldn't do
thank
anything.
you
See, I can't do anything.
for
on
a great
reaction. It's
stream. I
garbage.
appreciate all the support tonight. Everything, like super chats were good, tips were good, like everything was good
Hint,
tonight.
hint, hint.
I'm not gonna complain in any way, shape, or form. I had a good time. Hope you guys did too. I'm gonna upload this gameplay to DSP Gaming and call it a night. Tomorrow I'm off. Reminder, I'm not here tomorrow. I know that's abnormal. Usually I'm here every weekend. I'm not this weekend, okay? I'm back on Monday with Psychonauts 2 and Hades. And then Tuesday with the continuation of Tormented Souls. And I might do maybe some Fall Guys or something on Tuesday night for variety's sake, okay? Now, I know there is a video missing of Tormented Souls. The only way that I think I could actually get that to work would be to try to rip it from the archive stream, but I don't know really how that works on YouTube. I can try to do it, but there's no guarantee it's going to work.
Today's been incredibly
so
slow.
I'll take a quick look at it now and try to figure it out. But I don't know if it's going to be successful or not. We may just be missing an hour of Tormented Souls, and there's nothing I can do about it. All right? I'll do my best, and I'll over the next day, I'll try to figure it out. I'll try to get it working for you guys. If not, it is what it is. Okay?
Wow, what a moron.
All right, guys, thank you very
should've
much.
just stood
I
still.
hope that you
Pay
have
attention,
a good
dumbass.
evening, and I hope that you have a good day tomorrow. I will see you all on Monday for Psychonauts 2 and for Hades. All right, guys? Thumbs up. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Peace out. shit. I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
Do you want to play the fucking game? Go, fatty fat football. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that.
Shit.
Song on Spruce Street made me smile like Gucci sweet. I bet I could get her number sometime. She was just standing there as I walked away. I should have said hi. I thought to myself, oh, but way better than the one before. Got a vibe from just looking at her eyes, and I can't stop, can't get her off my mind. Oh, so, oh, if I look back, will I ever forget those eyes? Yeah. City is too bright at night. I need to get away, think I need some time, 'cause she's on my mind. And I know this time I fell too hard, too fast, maybe a bit too far. First kiss is always right. Yeah, I think I fell for a stranger. Yeah. Go home, look up on the gram, trying to guess her name, but no luck there, so I move on back. Go back to the place we met. Can I guess? Pretty sure I'm hopeless. Yeah. Oh, but way better than the one before. Got a vibe from just looking at her eyes, and I can't stop, can't get her off my mind. Oh, so, if I look back, will I ever forget those eyes? Yeah. City is too bright at night. I need to get away, think I need some time, 'cause she's on my mind. And I know this time I fell too hard, too fast, maybe a bit too far. First kiss is always right. Yeah, I think I fell for a stranger. Yeah. I find it hard for me to see the sign that one day we could cut all of our ties. But when I start to read between the lines, you make it feel so simple. Every time we disconnect, I find another part of you left. And until we can intersect, we're going in circles. When I think I'm at my ends, I wait for you to come I find it hard to keep to my own pace. When the road ahead begins to fade, we try to keep our heads above the waves. You make it feel so simple. Every time we disconnect, I find another part of you left. And until we can intersect, we're going in circles. When I think I'm at my end, I'll wait for you to come around again. Before I make a break, you start to bend. You make it feel so simple.